Hola, hola, hola. Hola, hey. I gotta get this stuff, y'all. I gotta put this mask on my face. I gotta put this mask on my face. Yeah, okay, so, oh my God, I'm so excited. Because I want glass skin. I want to try it so bad. today, baby. You done came to the right motherfucker at the right time of the motherfucking morning. So look, y'all, I had a meeting at 10. I think I woke up at like 9 something and just like heard somebody saying that my cousin molested me or something. Like, bitch, you better get the fuck on. You wish, ho. Y'all wish y'all get my cousin caught up. I'm talking about all these fucking gay motherfuckers be like trying to turn them gay, all type of shit. You just be like, he don't even know how to handle the shit because the shit, it just be like shit you would never think you had to fucking handle. You see what I'm saying? So it makes sense too. It's like they always want to get him caught up in some type of situation. And again, he's so basic. He's so fucking basic that it don't even, it's like, what the fuck? This man just want a woman to live with, love him, marry out. You see what I'm saying? They keep fucking with our relationships, and that's why. Basic shit. Basic ass shit. And I'm talking about they just constantly got some shit going. Now, all this fucking time, I'm 40 fucking years old. And I'm telling all this shit, right? I'm telling every goddamn thing. I'm crying, all this different stuff. Y'all, I was in the car one day. I started like just going off because I felt like Terrell was messing with me. It wasn't Terrell, it was probably Marcus. And so what it is, it's like they just keep picking on me. And the last person that picked on me like that was my cousin. You know what I'm saying? But Terrell, it was when we were young. So when we moved to the house, I remember a guy came up to him one day because he hit me in the head. He the one that got me this right here. He got me this little mark up here. So the guy came and he was like, "Don't do that to her again. Like, don't hurt that girl. Like that show you sometimes the same thing I tell my kids. That's my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, don't hurt her like that. Like, you can't be rough with her like that." He stopped playing with me that day. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, he was like, "Fuck that. I can't play with her no more." And that's the other thing. It's something that a pheromone is something that'll make him feel angry towards me. You know who else did that? Joey. Joey got angry like that towards me too. And you will feel it outside. It'll be like when we outside playing, you'll feel like you got a headache or something, and it'll be in your entire frontal lobe of your brain. It'll be right here, like it'll be a headache that come up through here, and you be like, "What the fuck is that?" You see what I'm saying? The whole time you'll feel like you either high or like the ground, and like it's like you moving. This when we was little. So Joey got mad at me one day at the park like that, like they just get mad, like they like it's okay for them to hurt me, and it's like, nope, y'all putting pheromones in the fucking air, y'all. They been spraying that shit since we was little. People been saying that. My stepdaddy used to say that too. Like, why they spray this stuff? At first, it was like, oh, they spraying for mosquitoes. For mosquitoes, okay, because we live like we from the swamp, like for real. East St. Louis is a swamp. It was on top. It was built on top of a swamp. So that's it. It's like, so what the fuck going on? You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about they been spraying that shit the whole fucking time. You'll get a headache right up here. Like outside in the summer. Y'all, I don't know if y'all ever had a sun headache. The whole time I've been an adult, laying in the sun, hanging out in Texas, all that shit, going to Houston, I never had a headache like I have when I'm at home sometimes. And it's always when we with a group of people to be like right up here. Right up here. Anytime I'm playing a game, the headache could be right up here. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So somebody fucking with me for real. And then the pheromone for you to make feel sexual. So it's like one of them is gonna make you angry. The other one you'll be feeling sexual the whole time. So one of them, I guess maybe they thinking that that's gonna help the women. Like it's like maybe I was supposed to be mad, but you would just be standing there with a headache, looking fucking confused. Like, why this motherfucker mad at me? For the actual one that's like making us sexual, a woman gets horny. If you know how to control yourself, it don't even matter no more. But if it's a kid and you can't control yourself, you don't know why your pussy doing what your pussy doing. Really, you be thinking your shit itching. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's like you kind of feel like, oh, my pussy itching. Y'all see what I'm talking about? So it's like it's not even a situation where you want to masturbate. You just really, and then it's like you touch it like, oh my God, it feel good. That's what's making it feel good. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about, and you feel like instant gratification from that shit. So it's like, it's not a situation where kids even really want to touch themselves. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't nobody want to hump on shit all night and all that shit. Like, y'all put that shit out there. Now you trying to say what was going on in our fucking house in East St. Louis. East St. Louis is not an A study. Some parts of East St. Louis, some homes, they may be an A study. But East St. Louis as a whole, that's not an A study. Like, we not out there beating our kids. Like, just everybody beat your kids at the same time. When your mama get mad, she probably don't even be at home. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, our parents really never even stayed at home with us for real. They be at work or something. Like, it is really a close the door and don't let nobody in. That's the type of situation we in. You see what I'm saying? It's so small that who the fuck cares? Because next door they doing the same goddamn thing. Like, ain't nobody playing with y'all. Like, it's like y'all set a situation up that is impossible for you to find abuse. Like, I'm so serious. In that house, I'm the only one that was beat like that. Me and my sister T. Me and my sister T were abused. Like, for real, for real. Like, we was beat. They beat the shit out of us. My mom beat the shit out of T one day. T don't know they beat the shit out of me too. Like, you know, T, they came and swiped your actual personality and shit the same way they did me. T in there, she don't know her colors. You know why? Because somebody was probably trying to possess her at the same time. I think my mama was trying to possess T too. Like, when she was starting to walk, anytime she learning something. And the same thing with me when I couldn't write all the stuff out. Y'all, I told y'all, I wrote like I was right. Like, I write. Listen, y'all, I'm a perfectionist. I'm a type A personality. This since the day I was fucking born. This how I write. That's how straight my writing is. If they find any old documents, this how fucking straight my writing is. My mama came one day and beat the shit out of me because I didn't write one letter correctly. She came and just sat at the table and beat the shit out of me. I can't even remember why. I think it was because she was teaching me to use both of my hands. She was teaching me to be ambidextrous because she said, like, it's hereditary. She knows it's hereditary, right? Or somebody told her it was hereditary. She was teaching me to write with both of my hands. I was writing with this hand, my left hand. Y'all, I'm talking about I can write just as good with both hands. I write just as good with both hands. I write upside down, right side up, everything. With both hands, just like this. My mama beat the shit out of me. She beat the shit out of me. I'm talking about just sat at the table and beat the fuck out of me. It was me, her, and my grandmama at the house. And my grandmama didn't come out the room, so my grandmama could have left. Beat the fuck out of me. I was like 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old. 2 years old, I think I was 2. They don't play. Like, I'm talking about, y'all, my mama was in special education. You see what I'm talking about? That's why I be like, I'm talking about if we send you a dimwit from fucking nowhere, that motherfucker make it any motherfucking way you need him to make it. They'll be able to do whatever the fuck you need them to do. And so it's like, that's why I be looking at these people like, y'all not from here. You not from here. If you don't know, you don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about, you understand. Like, at this point, East St. Louis should be able to stand up with so much pride. Because now it's like generation after generation after generation. Generation of plumbers, generations of electricians. Like, we know how to do all that shit in the house. We should be out there rebuilding them houses right now. That's the whole reason the school was set up the way the school was set up. That's why Eastside was set up like that. That's why Cahokia is set up like that. So we can start to rebuild all this little shit they fucked up. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's okay for us to understand that shit ain't for us. Instead of like having these crazy motherfuckers spray this shit out here, ain't no sense in no pheromone being sprayed and we getting upset and sexual. And I'm talking about they coming out here like that shit. They put that shit out there to y'all in Texas when that's what they was trying to do in East St. Louis. And now that you know they switching shit all the fuck around, y'all, this that rice water. My hair looks so cute. Listen, now that they know they switching all that shit around, then that's how you know that that's the evidence. So the evidence they have in Texas trying to say that that's an A school would be something they would have tried to use in East St. Louis, but East St. Louis too small. All we gotta do is tell a bitch, don't beat your child. I knock the shot at you. I watch your ass every day. Guess what? East St. Louis so small that that's the shit that can happen. They'll just watch your ass every day. Don't fuck with him like that no more. Like, just talk to him, girl. Just talk to him. And so that just be it. That shit over. That's a null and void, because when he get to school, it's going to be the same thing. We just going to talk to him. Then we just on the street talking to her. So all that rapping and grabbing your kids and all that shit don't be necessary. It don't be necessary at all. That's why so many people know that I was abused. You know why? Because it's a small community. But yeah, they beat the shit out of me and T. It's not a joke. Carla, Terrell and Nikki ain't been through half the shit we been through. They ain't been beat like we have, but they been there to witness it. So let's talk about that. Y'all always want to bring up something sexual or something abusive. And it's like y'all forcing them to be sexual, to rape us and be abusive. It's like y'all want them to be aggressive. That's how I knew that A study shit that y'all was doing at them fucking Dallas, Texas schools was something that you meant for East St. Louis. Is that racism? Fuck yeah, it is. And it came from anybody. I'm pretty sure if we check anybody that had any type of riots in their area, they gonna have the same type of history. I'm telling you right now, they gonna have the same type of fucking history. Now y'all understand what I'm saying? So is sexual deviation, is that shit racist? Hell yeah, it is. Because you want to say that somebody, you want to say that the men are sexually like they need some type of particular type of whatever. Nope, they don't. The only one that I ever met was Marcus. The sexual deviant that I met is Marcus, Dwayne Boy, and he is from Louisiana. The sexual deviants that I met, deviants that I met are from Chicago. They are not from East St. Louis. Thomas, I don't know if Thomas, even though Thomas set up a rape, I don't think Thomas into no sexual shit the way y'all are. These motherfuckers, these that from SIUC and all that shit, and they not from East St. Louis. Every man I'm talking about is not from East St. Louis. Every man that I know from East St. Louis is meek, kind. They not whooping you nothing. And they teach them that don't whoop nobody. Don't whoop no woman. Don't whoop no man. They teach the boys that don't whoop them. Y'all understand when my daddy spanked me, my daddy, and I was gone out the door. It hurt my feelings because the sticker on the door, like I told y'all, it was pretty. I'm going to forever remember that too. I'm going to remember you spanking me, Norville Mitchell, for real, for fucking nothing. For fucking nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And see, that's how I talk to my daddy. I don't talk to my daddy. I talk to my daddy with some sense, but for real, when he act like he ain't got no damn sense, I talk to him like he ain't got no damn sense. And he'll tell you, I tell her to talk to me like I ain't got no damn sense. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's just how it is. My grandmama, I know I be cussing out, but she'll probably sit there and be like, oh, Brandy, I ain't tell y'all. Brandy, she'll still be lying. She'll still be lying. Ain't nothing else to say. Once I cuss out, she'll still sit there and lie. Ain't nothing else to say, too. I can't sit in her face no more either. Because they're, Brandy, you see what I'm saying? So it's like y'all coming into a situation where we don't follow those type of norms or whatever. Whatever type of, what is that thing? Girl, please listen to me, y'all. This is how I know the meek shall inherit the earth. Honey, listen to me. This man that told me that Bible. Listen to me, y'all. From East St. Louis, I'm getting goosebumps. I am getting goosebumps because this is the situation. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Are you fucking kidding me? This what be making me be like, you, man, I believe in every fucking thing they say. Do you hear me? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm talking about for real. Y'all would have had us being raped and beaten by our own fucking kinfolk. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And for those that it worked on, you be like, he ain't never had a chance. They probably got him when he was little. It'll be one generation of men, the same number, the same age, that beat their wife, that beat the shit out their wife the way they do. Or they'll be in a certain location. So if they did come from East St. Louis, Centerville, Cahokia, and they beating the shit out their wife, I'm thinking that pheromone shit was on it was. And if you ask their kids just to start documenting, what do you remember what happened? I bet you it's because of the pheromone. I bet you it is. That's the only time Terrell ever hurt me. We was outside. He got real mad, and he was playing. I turned around, and he just hit me with the thing, and all I remember is seeing blood. That's it. And Coletta always looked in the car. When I thought about the time when me and him was in the car, and he looked at me, and he said I was ugly. And it was like, oh, okay. And Coletta just started smiling. So when we got back in the car, when he got picked up from the group home, she wanted him to do that again. You understand what I'm saying? She kept, that's the only 2 times me and him being in the car with her together. The same time. And it's not a fucking joke. So it's like whatever y'all did was like trying to drive us crazy, man. Please, fuck y'all. I ain't finna be crazy for you. Like it's like fuck you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. This got to be the dumbest shit that somebody could try to ever set you up on. I'm talking about this like some kiddie shit. That's why I used to be like some of my business ideas. My mom be like, that don't make sense. It makes sense now, but I'm like, it really don't make sense, like making t-shirts and shit. But I used to tell my mom, I'll make you a t-shirt and everybody can sign it or whatever. You see what I'm saying? They used to do that at school anyway. My mom be like, that's a cheap ass gift. It really is. And that'd be like all I come up with. Y'all, please, if given a chance, I come up with so many inventive ass things. And then like how my grandmother is creative, but my mother wouldn't let me have my art and stuff inside the house. Like that shit didn't make sense. Y'all, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I'm talking about now, if since I know how this shit work, the pheromone as far as like the men and stuff go, y'all just ain't fucked up. Y'all slipped the fuck up. I'm telling y'all, somebody from Gary, where were these places at? Riots in the United States. Look, they don't even have East St. Louis on here. They had an East St. Louis ride too. So look, y'all, they got Los Angeles, Pontcharville, Oklahoma, Dallas, St. Louis, Tallahassee. They don't got your boy on here. They don't got Gary, Indiana on here. Gary, Indiana was affected too. Like, so this not the place. It's saying that's political violence. But yeah, any place they had riots at, that's why they did that shit. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's why I told y'all them the baby boomers, they need help. Something wrong with them because that was something they were raised in. It's like they steeped in that shit like it's tea. And they like it's so many of them. You know why? Because they was setting that shit up for them to be horny all the goddamn time. That's why they got all them goddamn kids. Because remember, they came back from the war. You that came back from the war, they just fucking every goddamn body. You know why? Because that shit was they was putting that shit in the air. And in their houses and stuff too. You think I'm playing? That's why. So I know y'all like, man, I know we get reparations. We got to share this shit with some everybody. We do. Because the shit affected the entire United States. And now that you seeing the results of it, it's like they got people online talking about they had a surgery, all this different stuff. How the fuck y'all had surgery? We can't even get to the fucking doctor. Every time I go to the hospital, they trying to put me in a psych ward. I go to the police station, they trying to put me in a psych ward. It's like, okay, so now I'm in some underground group or whatever. Nah, bitch, we getting the fuck up out this shit. We ain't never been underground, ho. We ain't never been underground. We underground, but y'all giving all our shit to the fucking whole United goddamn States. Y'all better kiss my ass on that shit. I'm talking about straight up be setting them up possession, y'all. I'm talking about they actually are possessed. Not possession with a weapon. These motherfuckers get possessed. Like another motherfucker be in a body, in a spirit, trying to fucking control them. Get the fuck out of my face. Y'all, people saying, so wait a minute, Giovanni, let me tell y'all what happened. Me and Giovanni landed in bed and he was already possessed the night before. I just wasn't paying attention. He was laying in bed and he was just like playing like, okay, I ain't finna touch her. Maybe he thought I was gonna try to fuck him. I don't know. Like, cause I'm like, I'm a lover. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, I ain't finna try to fuck you. You ain't trying to show me you want me to touch you or nothing. I ain't doing that. So look, the next morning he wake up and I was asleep. I'm telling y'all, the man go to the door. The man comes to the door and say, Giovanni, get that pussy. And y'all remember I had that shit in my he didn't say his name. He said, get that pussy. Like that. Y'all, all I remember is him being on top of me. And I'm like, Giovanni, nah, we ain't having sex. Look, the whole time when I finally opened my eyes, because it was just like when I was with the doll, and my cousins can tell you exactly what happened. Nikki and Sorrel witnessed that shit too when I was 3. So I don't know who witnessed the guy. Maybe anybody better saw the other little dude do that, because my grandmother was at the door, and that was the same thing. Pop, 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 like just humping it just really hard or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happened too when I was like 7 or 8 years old. Maybe six or 7 at my grandmama's house, at the White House on the corner. So Giovanni did the same thing. When I noticed he was possessed, like for real possessed, I run outside after him and I was like, Giovanni, what's wrong? Y'all, Giovanni started running up the street trying to get away from me. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Orielis. He ran and tried to get away from me. So if Giovanni and Orielis do the same thing, then it's like that person is stalking too, right? So that's a weapon. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't try to keep me from something and you the person that keep pushing it back at me like I'm supposed to be going through this stuff. So when I got to Orielis' house, Orielis did the same thing, but Orielis was on the phone with another girl. I think Giovanni was trying to talk to somebody else. I was like, did you text me? What, am I the wrong person that you didn't want me over here? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt when I got over Giovanni's house. I was like, but I really needed to get out of the shelter. It was like September 11th. It was my son's birthday. September 12th, that's the morning he raped me. So then with Orielis started doing that shit too. He was on the phone all night with some girl. I really don't care. We just doing whatever we doing. And he ain't never did that before. So now I know something going on. So he was like, I don't know what you've been doing over here. I don't know what this, that, da, da, da. And it's like he asked me to come over there. Y'all, so I'm in the bed, laying down. And then early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, Orielis like, you got to go. You got to get the fuck up out of here. You see what I'm saying? So they did the same thing except for Orielis didn't try to rape me. He just walked me out to the bus stop. Y'all, this is the most fucked up part. Orielis' house is set up to take somebody captive. You cannot see his house from the front street. You'll be looking the whole time like, where the fuck is his house? It's like it's just all sunshine out there. When you walk to the front of his street, it ain't nothing but trees and shit. Ain't no sunshine coming through them vines and shit. Like, I'm talking about the vines covering up everything. And so it reminded me of the White House that's on our street on Belmont. The White House that's in the middle of the street on the right side of the street. How they go all the way to the backyard. And like I told y'all, you cannot see any of the house, any of it. From I've been trying to find that street. I've been trying to find that house since I was little on State Street. So when you ride about on State Street, I don't care how many times you try to find it, you can't find that motherfucker. That's the same thing with Orielis shit. And then in the basement of Orielis' house, it is huge. So it's like his house probably almost go under the street. Like his basement probably go under the street. You see what I'm saying? And if you can't see outside the windows, then what's really outside the fucking windows? Even it's like a gate on the side of his house. If you try to go to the work, try to find a gate that's on the side of his house, when you look, it don't even look like the side of his house from the back. So it's almost like it's a visual illusion. So it's like if you go through that gate, would you really be in his backyard or would you be somewhere else? The shit is so fucking crazy. It's just like the same shit. How my sister is a third street. It's a second street in between my sister's streets in the projects after I left. It's like that shit is crazy. Like this shit right now is crazy. And it's like now y'all either have the FBI already here or y'all was trying to do some secret government shit. Like this shit ain't cool. So it's like for y'all to try to y'all gotta really catch us up in some sexual type shit or some type of crime or something, or possessing my family to not remember who the fuck they are or none of that shit. Y'all crazy. Like that shit is so fucking crazy. You gonna just come do that after all these years to a city that ain't never done nothing to you. We ain't never done nothing to you. Now we can't get in touch with the FBI. We can't talk to the police or nothing. You got your fucking mind. I'm talking about every fucking time y'all use sexual deviation and now we caught y'all asses. Get the fuck on. We are old reparations. And that's the truth. And so are the baby boomers because they went through the same shit. Anyway, that's it. Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns telling y'all to fuck off. Get you a fucking life. Blake, I thank you and I love you. I'm talking about y'all gonna try to harm a whole nother generation of kids and shit. Get the fuck out. Like you gonna start over like the shit really made something happen. Now y'all pick particular motherfuckers and then they successful. Why? Why though? Cause you just tried to kill people talking about the Illuminati fucking Illuminati. That shit ain't no Illuminati. Ain't none of those people have to die. None of them. They not even on the same path of life. Sylvester and The Rock are not doing the same goddamn thing. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They don't do the same goddamn thing. That's it. Dwayne, y'all didn't got that shit from Marcus. Like he an abusive motherfucker. He up here possessing Will Smith and shit. Like y'all, this shit crazy. I'm talking about that shit never helped anybody. But we gonna do it again. Oh, I gotta do my mask, y'all. Let me do my mask before I go. Okay, y'all. So I was telling y'all about this glass skin. So what this is, you can use. It says use Basan. It's a flour, but they said you can use white flour. Shit. So I use white flour, rice water, and honey to make the mask. This rice water, y'all, is the shit. If y'all don't get, y'all listen. This the situation. In East St. Louis, we wash the rice water off. So like, look, if you boil some water, you can just, we wash our rice off. So when you boil your rice, y'all can actually use the boiled rice water too. So y'all can put that in y'all hair to make it shiny. And you can use it on your skin. Y'all ain't been able to get to Marshalls. I'm like, fuck Marshalls. Okay, so the back is it the side? Am I seeing this right? The side where my glasses is this something on there? Yeah, it is. It just don't look like it. And my chin. I think I gotta get my neck, y'all. So look, y'all keep the water in like spray bottles and stuff. Like I just mix this in a bowl. So I got some. If you put a little honey in your little spray bottle or whatever, what it'll do is it'll like last longer. And keep it in the refrigerator. I don't really have a refrigerator, so but it'll last longer. So then you just gotta make your rice once a week. So once you make your rice and you about to rinse it off, just pour it into a seal or something and keep the rice water. And so when you do your hair, like if you're gonna do your hair, like if you balding and you gotta do your hair, what you gonna do is you gonna maybe put that in a spray bottle when it cool off. Or no, you just put it in a bowl or whatever. Because all you gonna do is after you wash and shampoo your hair, you rinse it with the rice water. You don't have to rinse the rice water out. You don't have to rinse it out. But you rinse it with the rice water and let that be it. So and then just take your bath, take your shower, and then when you get out the shower or as you get out, go ahead and rinse it that last time. You sound like what you do? You rinse it out, but let it be in there for a minute. You can keep it in there for up to 18 hours because if you worried about you getting like any bacteria or anything, you can put tea tree oil in there, or you can put like essential oils in there. You can put oil in there like coconut oil, whatever, But just 18 hours as long as you can keep it in there. Don't keep it in there for 24 hours. And then that's it. Y'all, my hair look like a whole new texture because I use the rice water. So like this front part of my hair, it looked like a whole different texture. It's still the same texture, but it looked like I got like that real good hair shit. So if you want to get Besan, it's spelled Besan. And so you just mix it together until it becomes like a paste. And then you just use this, you know what I'm saying, in the shower. So I'll show y'all. I got some pre-pasted already, but I can throw this out now. You see what I'm talking about? Because it's just rice water and flour. If you want to make it a serum or a moisturizer, if you want to make it a serum or a moisturizer for your skin, you can use aloe vera. So the aloe vera, if you mix it with aloe vera, it'll make it a serum. So if you do rice water, aloe vera, and honey, then you got you a serum. So this right here is for my skin. So it already has honey in it, and honey, like I said, makes it just last a little longer. That's it. Oh, and put rose water. Rose water. If you got rose water, you can do it with rose water too. Rose water will it'll do the same thing. So like right now, it's doing the same thing. It's like tightening my skin. Oh, for you to make a toner. So toner, rice water, rose water, and a little honey, and that's it. You just squirt it on your face, and so you'll feel your skin like tighten. Y'all see what I'm saying? It just tightens up. You don't gotta. It's like right now it's tight all around my lip. And so this is supposed to help me get glass skin. I don't know if it'll work, but hopefully it does. It says also put a little what is it? A little soap in there, like whatever facial cleanser you like. It makes sense because you gotta now go clean this off your face. I would too. I would put it in there beforehand. Like my shampoo, I I want y'all to see the difference in it. So these particles right here, that's the nutrients and stuff from the rice. All right. So this shampoo is turmeric. I put shampoo in here, turmeric, and what else? So it's rice water, shampoo, turmeric, and honey. I put something else in her, didn't I? No essential oils. There's no essential oils in. Oh, and coconut oil. So that's it. I put coconut oil in this one because I just thought it would be better. So now here at the bottom, that's all those little rice water nutrients. And this is like 2 days old. So I'm gonna wash my hair again tomorrow just to see if it's like helping me with my hair growth. You see what I'm saying? So this is my second week tracking what I can do with rice water. And the best thing is, y'all, it's like so cheap. So it's like for real, you got a beauty regimen for under $10. Look at my little it's the wrinkles on my forehead. Oh my god, I look old. I got wrinkles on my forehead. I love it. So yes. Yes. Anyway, I gotta go rinse off in a minute. Anyway, that's it. Have a great day. Blake, I thank you and I love you again. Have a good day.